Yo, crew! It's your Captain Lazy Sensei back in the Grand Line with another absolutely bonkers chapter breakdown. We just got hit with chapter 1153, The Birth of Loki, and let me tell ya, if you thought Elbaf was just about awesome warriors and Viking vibes, prepare for a gut punch straight from Oda-sensei himself. The chapter opens with a cover story reveal that's pure joy. Yamato and Kikunojo reuniting in Wano. And get this, Kiku is now the ruler of Ringo. A quick, perfect conclusion to their journey, leaving every One Piece fan smiling. All right, let's set the stage. This flashback kicks off with a young, arrogant Herald, the future king of Elbaf, chilling with none other than Dory and Brogy. How cool is that? But here's the thing. Herald was born a literal titan, bigger and stronger than anyone else, which, let's be real, made him a total spoiled brat. He thought the whole world was his playground and everyone else was just smaller. Sound familiar? We've seen that kind of arrogance before in plenty of high and mighty characters. Then, in a New World town, Herald spots a giantess named Ida trapped in a circus show. Our boy Herald, still rocking that King of Elbaf swagger, goes full hero, smashes the town to splinters, and releases her. He's all like, "Oh, no need for thanks. I'm the King of Elbaf after all. Can't let them make fun of my homeland." Total classic shonen hero moment, right? Well, not quite. Bam! Ida slaps him so hard, Herald's face practically becomes a comedy panel. Lol, seriously, that face was gold. Turns out, those puny humans actually saved her life after she was shipwrecked. She was working with them willingly, out of gratitude. Ida doesn't just slap him physically, she slaps him with the truth. She teaches him that being born strong doesn't make you better than anyone else. This isn't just about giants versus humans, it's about humility versus arrogance. She even critically states that Elbaf's narrow-mindedness is why they've never been able to truly trade with humans. That hit deep, man. This moment fundamentally changes Harald. He realizes he was big in stature but small in mind. He returns Ida to the town, ordering his crew to help rebuild, and seeing her help the devastated villagers solidifies his change. The Elbaf giants are surprised by human construction techniques, spices, and fabrics. This is the birth of a truly progressive king, a visionary trying to move Elbaf beyond its isolated, battle-obsessed past. He brings Ida back, starts diplomatic relations with other countries, and embraces new cultures. For Ida, her home on Samonai Island in the South Blue was now too far away. She couldn't go back because of the super dangerous Serpent of Blood, which is also known as the Red Line. But her past didn't stop Herald. He invited her to Elbaf, which showed how much his ideas had truly changed, even though his team still loved fighting more than talking. 105 years ago, Herald had a huge plan for Elbaf. Herald declared he wanted to atone for all his past wrongdoings. So he announced that crime was over. People were really surprised, but Herald explained his big idea. He'd be a king who went on many trips. He'd learn from other places and make new friends to make Elbaf even richer. No worries, someone joked. Dory and Brogy will still have their big fights. But Herald made it clear, fighting was okay, just not if it became really dangerous. He wanted to bring good times by changing things and learning about the whole world. Ida, a strong supporter, pushed for countries to trade and work together. As their ships sailed away, a quiet hope grew in Elbaf. A brand new time had just begun. So, some years later, Ida gives birth to Hajradin, but Harald is forced into an arranged marriage with Estrida, a high-positioned giantess from the Sake village in the northern lands. And man, Estrida is something else. She's a very beautiful giant woman dressed with dancer clothes similar to Nami and Vivi in Alabasta. She was skilled in the arts of earth and wind. To Herald, she declared, "It's my destiny to love you forever." Then, with a plea, she added, "Please forget the woman from the east and her child." Herald was stunned. She immediately starts trying to control things, ordering furniture changes and the closing of windows facing east to symbolically sever connections. She's got that "I'm chosen for you" vibe going on, pure ego. She gave Harold an 8-legged horse and filled her room with gold and silver, showing off her connection to earth and wind. She even made sure to eat all her meals from silver plates. She definitely brought a very different feel to the kingdom. And here's where the chapter plunges into darkness. Sometime later, while Harold is away on his diplomatic missions, Estrida gives birth to a healthy son. But when she sees him, Estrida is utterly terrified. Oh my God, Loki! He's born with demonic eyes, like Sauron's from Lord of the Rings, straight out of Mordor. Driven by panic and a terrifying prophecy that Harold would be killed by his own son, she makes an unspeakable decision. She kicks baby Loki into the underworld and tells her servants to lie to Harold, saying the baby was born dead. The narration emphasizes that the worst fate is for a child to be rejected by their own mother, and this is what Loki experiences. "What are you doing?" the guard asked. "I'm returning to my homeland," she said, "and I will never give birth again." And then Oda gave us an absolutely breathtaking page. We see baby Loki, bruised and crying, literally crawling his way out of the underworld and up the colossal treasure tree Adam. He's very injured because he fought against some beasts from that hellish place. This kid, a newborn, is a survivor from day one, abandoned and condemned by his own mother because of a prophecy. That image alone is chilling and absolutely heartbreaking. Soon after, Queen Estrida's health declined, seemingly crushed by the prophecy's grim weight. Meanwhile, Harold is overseas, battling the world government, frustrated by their control over other nations. The world government getting in my way again. Why can't the countries act freely? The irony is palpable. He's fighting for freedom and unity, completely unaware of the curse brewing back home. Ida, with her kind heart, asks Hajradin if he wants to meet his little brother. But Hajradin, echoing the elders' traditionalism and perhaps jealousy, bluntly refuses. "He's not my brother. He's not Mommy's kid." Even in their progressive family, the seeds of division are sown. "He's your little brother, isn't he?" Ida exclaimed, leaning in to kiss him. "Wouldn't it be wonderful to finally meet him?" And the final punch? The narrator tells us, every disaster that befalls Elbaf from these moments onward is now credited as part of Loki's curse. This isn't just a birth, it's the genesis of a villain, a prince condemned before he could even speak. This chapter flips our entire perception of Loki. He's not inherently evil, he's a product of fear, a victim of prophecy, and a deeply fractured family. So what does this all mean for Elbaf and the final saga of One Piece? We have a progressive king, Harold, who tried to change Elbaf. We have a tragic, cursed prince, Loki, whose very existence is blamed for misfortune. We have deeply ingrained traditions and prophecies battling against change. Will Luffy, the ultimate liberator, be the one to break this curse that has plagued Elbaf for decades? Will he show Loki that he's not defined by his birth or by a prophecy? What are your initial reactions to Loki's origin? Did this chapter shock you as much as it shocked me? Hit me up in the comments below with your wildest theories. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the greatest manga of all time, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Until next time, stay curious, stay chill, and keep learning. My energy's fading, so I'm off to surrender to the sweet embrace of slumber. Good night.